We're live here. We're live everywhere. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Roman ShareShare, your number one online resource for buying property with this week's edition of Buy, Invest, Sell, Broker's Formula for Real Estate Success. It is March 20th, 2026, and what a couple of weeks it's been. We're going to go over a couple of very important things today. Number one, California bounced back a bit in February. We got sales gone up. Why? We're about to hit the spring market. I told you not to wait. We got a Fed announcement yesterday. The Fed held rates again, where they're flagging inflation, job market crosswinds. They got a couple of ideas as to why they're not going to move right now. Iran has something to do with it. And our last thing we're going to cover is mortgage rates. Mortgage rates are back up at a 7-month high. We'll go over exactly where they are today and where that shows up in today's rate sheet, and it's not pretty. Please, guys, if you like this video, hit the like button, share it with your friends and family. It helps me get the word out faster. Our views are going up tremendously. We're at like 1,500 to 2,000 views on each of our shorts, where we give short bursts of the content that I'm going over today. I'm going to go long form, talk about everything that's happened in the market in the last couple of weeks. And please head over to Facebook or YouTube after this to see the actual links to the links and slides that I provide. We don't go over my opinion. We go over raw data that is hitting the market and how it's affecting where you live right now. Also, guys, I bought and sold at this point hundreds of homes. In fact, I'm closing on a house today in Jacksonville. And we put together the best tips and tricks into a free ebook to help you save money when you're buying or selling real estate. So I'm glad to give you that ebook for free. Just go ahead and DM me for your free copy. I'd love to send that your way. All I ask is that you tell me if it gave you any good advice and any good information. All right, let's go over our current project. So we are literally buying a house. I'm walking out from this video to my closing. We're buying a house with a partner that we're going to hold long-term in Jacksonville. It's a beautiful 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It's 1,900 square feet, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. So we're going to add a bedroom. We're going to reconfigure the existing square footage to add a bedroom there. It's going to be beautiful. We're going to get about $2,200 in rents when we're done with it. We also have one that we're closing on, a sale, a flip that we completed. So we're just waiting for the buyer's appraisal to come back. We're certain it's going to appraise. It's going to be great. And we're right now in renovation on 2 other flips in Jacksonville. I'll let you know about those. We're about 3 weeks away on the first one and about 4 weeks away on the second one. Definitely get you more information on that shortly. Liana, our beautiful Liana, please tell us what we got going on here locally.
So locally, we've been getting a lot more recently into the property management space. So we have 4 leases that are available right now, furnished and unfurnished, short, midterm, and long-term rents. We have great relationships with insurance companies now for displaced families. Those are great renters, paid directly by insurance, higher prices as well. So we currently have a 3-bedroom, 2-bath in Sherman Oaks available, unfurnished. We have our 5-bedroom, 3-bath, fully renovated, fully furnished home in Northridge coming up next week. We have tenants in there until the 27th. So on the 28th, by April 1st, it will be available. We have a beautiful 4-bedroom, 5-bath, 2-story private roof deck. Technically, it's an apartment, but it's really like a single-family home attached to an apartment building. It's almost 3,500 square feet. It's huge. Massive. All luxury, fully designer separate finishes, private entrance, 2-car garage. So it really feels like your own space. We have that available furnished or unfurnished for $8,900. Great deal over there in West Hollywood
They've reduced
area.
That price significantly. Rents there could justify up to $11,000 for this unit.
Yes, actually on the furnished space, through the insurance companies, we're getting requests anywhere from $13,000 to $15,000 a month. So $8,900 for a long-term renter, definitely a great deal there. And then we have a new one coming up. We are working on it right now. We're helping this client A to Z, basically taking a empty old house, help with the renovation, fully furnish it, and it's going to be available as a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, furnished home, available on Airbnb and all the short and midterm sites, in the heart of Hollywood with a game room, big patio, and private parking. So if you know anyone that's looking for a rental, short, midterm, or long-term, please give us a call. And heading into our neighborhood spotlight for today, this one is close to my heart, as I was pretty much grew up in this city my entire life, and that is Sherman Oaks. So yeah, pretty much born and raised in Sherman Oaks.
Went like the back of our hands.
School there. We've lived there for many years.
Our son goes to school there.
Still goes to school there. Yeah. It was Sherman Oaks started in the 1920s by General Moses Sherman. And that's where the name comes from. And over the years, it's evolved into one of the most desirable neighborhoods in the valley because of its proximity to the city. It's very central for the valley and with location to the city. And of course, we have Ventura Boulevard running right through it, which is the main hub for dining, shopping, and entertainment here in the valley. We're close to the 405 and the 101 freeway, making it, again, easy access to the west side. And food. Food has always been a huge scene here in Sherman Oaks, going with the classics and ending up with our newbies. So Anajak Thai. Anajak Thai is having a huge moment these last few years. Me and my mom.
They blew up, man.
Yeah, me and my mom used to go there when it was empty inside. We would sit there in the corner on the inside. The owner of the restaurant, would serve us, and we loved the food. It was always great, but I always wondered how it stayed in business for so long because it was honestly always empty. And then the young fresh blood came in and completely transformed this place. It's one of the hardest reservations to get right now. Justin won a James Beard Award for Chef of the Year in 2023. It's incredible. Definitely check it out if you can score a reservation. They do Taco Tuesday nights.
Really did a number of this place. It's virtually impossible to get in.
Yeah.
Because it just went viral, this place.
Yeah, but great Thai restaurant. They do collaborations with chefs all the time. Nancy Silverton, just it's really awesome. Keep it going, Anajak Thai. We've always been rooting for you, so definitely give them check it out. Now we have a new award-winning bartender, kind of going away from the food scene a little bit, bartender from the crew at Mirate, a great Mexican restaurant that we love going to. They opened up a margarita bar in the middle of Sherman Oaks called Daisy, and this guy has won many awards for his bartending, 50th best restaurants in North America. And so definitely check that place out. A great menu for food as well, little coastal Mexican food, but definitely have a pretty extensive margarita menu. And then now moving back to the classics and revamping the iconic Casa Vega. Everyone knows Casa Vega in Sherman Oaks, celebrated their 70th anniversary, 70 years of being open. They transformed their entire parking lot and expanded by 3,000 square feet into an outdoor patio space just on March 9th, a couple weeks ago, and basically it turned into a uncovered patio space with a retractable roof, fountain, and an 18-seat bar. So head on back to Casa Vega for a new dining experience over there.
Can't wait to check it out. I haven't been back there in a long time. This place has been around forever, since I was a little kid.
Yeah.
We've been going to Casa Vega for great Mexican food.
Yeah. So check out those
right in the heart
spots.
of Sherman Oaks. Location is everything here. Sherman Oaks is prime location in the valley. It doesn't get better than Sherman Oaks.
Yep.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
Let's get back to our content. Let's talk about what's been happening in real estate, and a lot's been happening. All right. Now, just last month, I was talking about how sales are down tremendously. Well, that completely reversed course in February. February saw a big uptick in sales. We are up 7% month over month in California, but we're still down year over year, which is concerning. If you look at this metric here, put out by the California Association of Realtors, just in Los Angeles County alone, LA City, for example, LA City, we saw sales increase 11.5%, but they're still down 1.8% from year over year. So this is really low. It's still low volume reminder. I mean, we are on a 41-month streak of sub 300,000 single family sales months in the California. This is tremendously low. I showed a statistic last year. We are sub 2008 crash levels in terms of the quantity of sales that are occurring in real estate in the state of California. Very concerning. But what we are seeing is that month over month, we're about to hit the spring season, and spring is looking bright. In LA County, 14.2% sales increase month over month from January to February. And also our prices. Prices have come down a little bit in LA County. We saw a 4% decrease month over month. Keep in mind, this is a median. It doesn't mean that our price actually went down. In LA City, prices went up by 0.6%. So this is a median. They're taking into account just what negative 4.6% month over month means. Likely is that the transactions that did close in February were just lower priced. You had smaller homes that sold as opposed to the larger ones that typically sell through the middle of the year. In January, February, they probably sold lower priced homes. So the median price was up slightly, but we saw that reduction just in LA City. Okay, let's talk about the Fed and interest rates. The Fed had a meeting and they decided during their Fed meeting on Wednesday to keep rates stable. This is likely has something to do, of course, with the conflict in Iran that we're going through, the rise in gas prices, that's pretty significant, the rise in energy prices, and also inflation shows that it may creep up a little bit more. So as of right now, most people expect that we are only going to see one rate cut in 2026. They suggest the second half of 2026, but let's see exactly how long this conflict lasts in Iran, how quickly we can get out of there. But they didn't rescue housing today, the Fed, this week. They basically said, we're waiting, and I don't recommend holding your breath, okay? So where exactly are the rates right now? The rates have gone up significantly. Our rates have hit a 7-month high just last Friday. Last Friday, they jumped up to 6.43%. So this is as of yesterday, Thursday, March 19th. The rates hit 6.43%. Guess what? They went up another 10 basis points today to 6.53%. We are very high at this point. We went down below 6%. We were down by 5.9% at the beginning of this year. So rates have gone up significantly. This is why waiting for rates is risky, okay? They don't glide down like a feather. They bounce like a toddler on an espresso, okay? Take that in. Toddler on espresso, we're bouncing and we're bouncing hard. All right, let's take a look at where our rates are exactly right now. I mentioned that the 30-year fixed is increased to 6.53%. Just a couple weeks ago when we did this, we were at 6% flat. February 26th, we were at 6% flat. We've gone up 53 basis points, more than a half a point higher in just 3 weeks. Okay, very significant. Our 15-year fix went from 5.61%. It's at 6.07 right now. Our jumbo went from 6.27 to 6.66 to 6.63. We're up 36 basis points. And the same thing with FHA and VA. They both went up 36 basis points. Our VA is at 6.01 and FHA at 6%. Okay, really significant moves, rates, and it has to do with instability. Okay, February improved, but March just smacked this market. And today's spike, it changes behavior. You're going to see behavior change out in the market. Although our transactions have gone up now, I think that these market interest rates will taper that just a little bit. So more caution, more negotiation, more concessions when you're negotiating. Our buyers right now are in great position to get great deals. And we're doing that for them. All right, let's go back and go over our quote. Let's stop the share. Here we go. All right, quote of the day. James Clear, author of Atomic Habits, he focuses on how small routines compound into really big outcomes long term. He says, you do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Okay. What does that mean? Well, in real estate, people set up big systems and you can't hope that rates improve. They build systems, pre-approval, lender options, negotiation plan, type buy box. We have systems in place to get you the best deal no matter whether you're buying in this market or one where you get 15 offers on each house, okay? For buyers and for sellers. We have systems we built for no matter what the situation. But right now, really great buyer's market. You should not be waiting for rates to come down because once they do, a lot of people are sitting on the sidelines. You're seeing this right now just with the spike in February. In February, you saw a 15% spike in sales. Why? Because people are, okay, I feel things have come down a little bit, rates have come down, let's jump in right now. And then you're seeing a flood. Right now, while the rates are high, I can get you a 2-year buy down. What does that mean? That means that for the first 2 years, you're going to pay less than where the market rates are right now. Okay, and in 2 years, you're going to refinance into a better rate because in 2 years, our rates should be significantly lower. Okay, we are the only country in the world right now that has rates quite this high. Okay, one of the only big countries out there that are offering mortgage financing that have rates this high. Europe is already significantly lower. So that tells me that we shall eventually also come down to those rates. So don't date the rate. Date the rate. Sorry. Don't buy the house, date the rate. That's the saying in real estate. Buy the house, date the rate, which means that you're going to be able to bring down that rate in 2 years after we get you the first 2 years with a lower rate anyway. And we're going to get the seller to pay for it. That's what we're doing right now. Anyway, thank you very much for tuning in. This is Roman Shersher, your #1 online resource for buying property with this week's edition of Buy, Invest, Sell. Brokers Formula for real estate success. Have a great weekend.